Thank you very much, Greg. CRAGOP.org. It's right there on things. So thank you, Greg. Thanks very much. So right now, I'm going to just talk briefly about a few topics right here. Charlie Kirk, myself, and a few other members here heard him speak. I believe it was last year. It's been longer than that. At a church over in Signal Hill, and he was guided with another pastor with him, and he had a lot of good things to say. So if you ask me what he talked about, hey, I'm too old to remember that. So, but I do remember that he had a lot of good things that we wanted to hear, and he spoke very truthfully about that. I was, like all of you, brokenhearted to hear him being killed by someone who simply didn't like what he was saying. Our barbecue went really well, I thought. How many were at our barbecue last month? Well, some of you missed out. Thank you very much for coming. And I think we had a good time. We only charged $10 for members, 15 for non-members, and we made money, which was nice, because we don't always do things to make money. And we also learned some things that we have to make sure our grill is cleaned by using a top layer of cooking on. That took Rick and I over an hour and a half to clean it afterwards. But I gotta thank our previous president and member, Claude Todoroff, who donated his barbecue to Rick Marshall, and of course Rick. So he's always cooking for us with his own barbecue there, and I appreciate that. The California GOP convention. How many have heard, how many here attended the California GOP convention? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many of you were delegates at the convention? Raise your hand. Okay. There are four of us. How many were associate delegates there? 1. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Any one of you who wanted to come to the convention and be an associate delegate, you can. And any one of myself, Lydia Gutierrez, Rick Marshall, David Hernandez, and Denny Snyder could appoint you to be an associate delegate. And guess what? From them, no charge usually, but it's only $50 for 2 years. And you do have to pay for the convention fees, but you get to be knowing what's going on with Republican politics in California. On an intimate basis, you get to talk almost with everyone. If you don't have associate delegate on your chest, you won't be able to talk long or at all with somebody who has things to say they can share with you. So we urge you to do that for next year. The next convention is in the springtime. So keep that in mind. We'll bring it up later on.
And it'll be in San Diego.
It will be in San Diego. That's an easy trip. Almost as easy as Anaheim.
Almost the same.
Voter ID, and I'm going to mix this in with the farmers market. We have had a lot of success. We've signed up hundreds of people to want to get information about voter ID from the reformcalifornia.org website, and we've entered most of them into online with the reformcalifornia.org. And I want to thank Amelia for helping out with that, and Georgia and has helped out with that as well, typing it in. We have gained a lot of information to share with other Republicans that way. So it's been very good to do that. Now you can go to the website, print out your own, sign it, and mail it in. So that is available. We hope to have the mega ones that we can have to sign in the future at the farmers market. So the South Bay Republican women had a wonderful event with Carl Higby last Saturday. He was a dynamic speaker, and they had 250 people at their event. It was wonderful to see, and it was wonderful to hear Susan Shelley speak, and hear Janet from the Golden State Women's that they recently have joined as a club, and the gentleman from the NRA, Vice President in California, spoke as well. So there was a lot of things going on there, and it was nice to see everybody and have a great time. The Palos Verdes Republican Women's Federated, they had a number of speakers, and I visited them 2 times in August and in September, and they meet over at the PV Golf Course. Our membership drive will actually start November 1st, but in October you can fudge. Okay, you can fudge by giving us a check and filling out for effective November 1st. And that will cover you for all of 2026. And again, it's only $25, and you're going to get some discounts for attending events by being a member. So I want to let you know that. And also, for being a member, we give out some nice little mementos for that, so thank you. We will have a precinct workshop October 15th, and it'll be a pizza precinct party. So you show up and we work the precincts, you come back and you get pizza and soda, and we have a good time. So it's one way for us to get out the information to people that aren't voting as much, or they might be independent voters. So that's what we have to do to motivate people. In the presidential election, 70% of the Republicans voted in the South Bay. You might say that's pretty good, but still leaves 30% more we can get in touch with. That's very important. Coming up, by the way, there are Republican candidates for 2026, and we'll be having an endorsement ceremony in January for the Republican candidates that affect us here in Torrance, in Palos Verdes. So we'll be having those then, and you'll hear about that. The National Federation of Republican Assembly Convention is happening this week. If you start today is the first of the week, I guess, but it happens starting next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think there's very many of you going to the National Republican Assembly Conference. If you are, raise your hand. And I'm alone.
Thank you.
But I want to tell you, if you want to check it out, you can check it out for free. The same thing like with the convention, you can check it out for free because they're lined up on the corridor, and you can walk down the corridors and you can see the wonderful presentations that are there for you to check out. You, however, will not be able to attend any meetings, you won't be able to attend any workshops, and you won't be able to attend any dinners unless you purchase those. But I want to tell you, this is the secret. You get to check it out to see if you want to come and be a paid person next time. So that they are free. The Anaheim Hilton, Saturday, if you want to check it out, see what the Republican Assembly looks like from 20 different states in one area, I recommend to do so. And again, it's at the Anaheim Hilton, and you can check out where the address is for that. All right, thank you very much. Right now,